Let me say this before y'all go over and watch this video. Please don't hear what I'm not saying, but hear everything that I am saying. First and foremost, YouTube needs to be shut down. YouTube needs to be shut down. TikTok needs to be shut down, or they need to be monitored by a higher government agency, because both of those platforms allow too much bullying, too much shit talking, they allow too many hurtful things on their platform. And then they don't give a shit about the people who are getting hurt. So go ahead over here and watch this video. Try not to be judgmental. Try to hear what I'm saying and don't hear what I'm not saying. Okay, y'all. So this is the update for the video y'all getting ready to see. I did eventually find Finney's page, the ones that were unalived, and it does appear that there was a lot of bullying going on. There was a lot of bullying and harassment going on, all the way down to, Sin City done accept me into the family now. I'm the new stepchild. I kind of skimmed through it. Again, this is sad because I don't know these people. I don't know their stories, like I said. But I done been there. I done felt that pain, the frustration, the anger, the fucking blackouts. But I was blacked out at my own home. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. Hello, everybody. This might be old to y'all, but I just saw a video where a YouTuber and his wife was unalived, and what I'm hearing, and I'm going through the comments and going through different videos that people are making, and y'all probably gonna be pissed off at me about this, but what I'm hearing people say is, really, over YouTube, really, over social media, is it that serious? Okay. So yes, it was that serious. Yes, it could get that serious. See, here's the situation. These are people sitting behind the keyboard. I don't agree with what happened, but these are people sitting behind the keyboard, talking shit, bullying people, fucking with people's mental health. And if I'm not mistaken, I saw maybe two posts where the people that were unalive, the man that was unalive, made 80 videos about him, or 800. I think it was 80 videos in 1 year. That's a lot. That's a lot of bullying. That's a lot of harassment. I ain't seen none of their pages, because I went to the one guy's page that I thought it was his page, and it said he has no videos yet. I don't know if his family took his videos down or what happened, or if I could just have the wrong page. But yeah, you got to watch what you're doing behind these keyboards. Some people ain't all there, or they are all there, and you fucking with them takes them over the edge. And then you have the nerve to go to their city, which you can. I'm saying their city, meaning the city he lives in, because clearly he don't own the city, before y'all start saying that's not his city. You know what I mean. This man that had been talking shit for so long, from my understanding, because I don't know none of these people, never heard of him, went to his city and did a live. And the man was like, oh, okay, you in my city? You done talked all this shit about me? Was he wrong? Yes. But again, the person that made the 80 videos about him, doing whatever he did or saying whatever he said, you don't know what that man's mental state was. You went to the city he lived in, and he probably had already snapped. But then the fact that he saw you in his city live, I don't know what he was saying on his live. Like I said, I never heard these people. But when that green bitch was doing it to me last year, y'all have no idea what was in my head, in my mind. You have no idea what was in my heart and what I was thinking. I had to take myself off of social media. But I had the sense, I still have the sense, the common sense, to take myself off social media. She don't fucking with me now. None of y'all can. It doesn't bother me, because I've been through it. But here's what I think happened. When I made it back to the States, and she knew I was from Detroit and very, very close to her, this is my theory. I never heard from her again. Not that I won't ever. I never heard from her again. And I believe I never heard from her again because she knew she could be touched. She knew she could be touched. And send this motherfucker to her if you want to. If you one of her little fucking troll ass motherfuckers on here. Because somehow she seemed to get all my shit. But anyway, I never had no beef with this lady. I didn't know this lady from Adam. I didn't know this lady from nowhere. Nowhere. And I always thought, like, you would have been better off being my friend than attacking me. And you didn't know me. Like, my kids had to see that. I have adult children. And I think at the time, my oldest granddaughter was still a senior in high school. I had family that had to see that. I had family that had to watch how that disturbed me. Because in the beginning, it didn't. But as she continued to make videos about me, you think that didn't fuck with me? Oh, YouTube shouldn't do that to you, Kimberly. You too old for that. No, the fuck I'm not. And if you feel like that, then unmotherfucking follow me right fucking now. Because you're not the type of person I need to be in my fucking life or my motherfucking circle. Because you don't know what will push a person over the edge. And one thing that bothers you is when you got a person picking at you and you cannot get to them. Like, you can't even face them. Like, bitch, what's your problem? You ain't gonna run into them at Rite Aid or nothing. None of that. People need to watch what they're saying and doing behind these keyboards, because you got people that will come for you. You got people that will do that. They will take it there. Now, thank God I'm not one of those people. Thank God I didn't fly my ass to Detroit and then have me and my brothers and cousins drive to Ohio, because let me tell y'all this information. No, I could have. I knew where to go. I could have, but so I'm just gonna leave that there. But yeah, be careful what y'all do behind these keyboards. You got people talking shit with no faces. They're punks. Had that man had the two people that were unalive lived in the same city as the man that did the unaliving, that beef never would have happened. All that shit talking on social media, I promise you, it never would have happened, because you know you can be touched. And you don't want that beef daily. You don't want to have to deal with somebody daily like that. Or somebody, they would have been already had a fight and it would have been over. Or they would have been already had an unaliving, because y'all live in the same city and you can run into them at the 7-Eleven, talk shit about me. I might see your ass at the 7-Eleven, at the motherfucking skating rink. I might see you in church. I might see you. But when people think they so far away behind these keyboards, they think you'll never see them ever. Well, guess what? You went to where this man lived and you knew that's where he lived. And this is the end result. He finna spend the rest of his life in prison, because I don't know if there were no people around him to calm him down, or I don't know what his circle is. But it really should not have gone that far at all, for no reason whatsoever. But like I said, you don't know a person's mental state. I don't even know what these other people said about him or what they did to him or none of that. Like I said, I don't know. I just heard about both these people. I'm still on here trying to find the videos where I did see the video where he was in the car saying he was on his way because one of his fans was in his city. That's the only video from either one of them that I've seen. Anyway, I love y'all. Stay blessed. I'm off social media for the most part live, because I'm going through my own shit right now. I'm trying to deal with stuff in my own life, and I will see y'all soon. Please don't hear what I didn't say. I do not condone what he did, no more than I condone this other man making 80 videos about him in a year, if that's true. Okay, I'm back. I went to go look for some more videos, but I really only found one where the guy Finney was in Vegas saying, I'm with that, like I'm with all that. That's the only video I saw. Like I said, I don't condone what happened, but if you have never been cyberbullied and had to deal with this shit, then don't come at me, because it's serious. It's life. And let me tell you, they said, oh, this was about strikes. Like I said, it wasn't about strikes. It's about the fact that first and foremost, YouTube for sure they allow bullying. They condone bullying. I've seen it firsthand. When that lady was bullying me and going through that shit with me, I made one video responding to her that wasn't even disrespectful. She reported me. I don't remember what was in the video. She reported me. I got 2 strikes. When I reported her making all these videos about me, telling all kind of lies about me, a person she don't know at all, YouTube sent me a message that basically said, we don't control what our content creators say and do. That's pretty much what they sent me. So it's a bunch of bullshit. YouTube is who needs to be sued. YouTube is who needs to be shut down. And TikTok too. TikTok allows all kind of bullshit, but then they ban little bitty shit that I post. So, you know, we've all seen it. It's a sad situation all the way around. I pray for both families. I lived around Mexicans, and let me tell you something. One thing I know about Mexicans, especially them cholo types, they do not tolerate disrespect. They do not tolerate disrespect. It ain't even in their blood to almost try to tolerate it. This is a whole sad situation. But I tell y'all one thing for sure, that I am not, it can't never be that serious for me. I can never let it get that serious for me. Like I said, I've been there. I know how that shit feels. But I still had enough sanity, like I said, and common sense to take myself off social media. And when I came back, I was kind of cool. But let me tell you something. That cut me so deep that it still kind of affects me. Like, I still think about it to this day. Y'all will randomly hear me talk about it and bring it up because it will still surface in my life. I hate to see other people bullying people on social media. And I just sit and look at them like, why? I see people bullying people in their lives. And I wonder, like, why y'all not just getting out of her life? Just leave. I mean, I leave because I don't like it. But yeah, like I said, prayers to the family. You know, this bullying did not end well. And I hope all of the bullies learn something from this. I hope anybody getting bullied can learn something from this. Just go on and get yourself off social media. Take that L. Get off social media. If you got to get off for a little while and come back, or just get off permanently. I even went as far as blocking this lady, and she still kept, but see, the thing is, there was somebody feeding her information about me. It wasn't true information because I'm listening to what she's saying and it wasn't true. But still, somebody fed me to her. Somebody said, go over to this lady's page right here. I found that out later. And may she live the rest of her life in fucking hell for what she did to me. And actually, she is. She is doing just that. She is living a miserable ass life from what I understand, because people do come back and tell me what she's going through. She doesn't come across my feed. The lady that fed me to the green bitch, she don't come across my feed. I don't see her. I don't know nothing about her, but I do hear from other people about her and what she's going through. Do I feel bad? I don't. Do I wish anything bad happened to her? Nah, I take that back. I don't wish she live in hell, but you know, I don't feel bad for what she's been through or what she's going through, because she made a dangerous move when she fed me to this fucking lying ass bitch.